I would like to ask you a quick question about your characters. So what did you enjoy most about playing Clara and Brian?
Yeah, I liked that she was always doing. She was always active. She was constantly, career-driven, goal-oriented, and that's what I have the tendency to get overactive in that as well. So I definitely related to her in that way, and that she likes to be physically active. I play basketball, I boogie board, and we hula dance, and we do a lot of different activities throughout the course of the season that I just had a blast doing. I love moving, and I like that she did too. So yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I would say for Brian that I relate to him. He's like super adventurous. He will go out and take the opportunity if it comes to him. Basically anything, any experience, he'll just take the chance.
And were you already familiar with the original show Doogie Howser before shooting? Have you watched it before the shooting started?
Yes, I watched it when it originally aired back in the 90s. So yeah, I was a fan of the show, and I thought Neil Patrick Harris was amazing. He was just an amazing find, because how do you find a 16-year-old who can act like a doctor but also be a teenager? And he was really fantastic. And it was cool when I saw that they were going to reboot this and make it a female, and also set it in Hawaii and make her mixed race, biracial. That was just awesome. But I couldn't wait to see who they got, because she has to be a doctor but also a teenager, just like Neil Patrick Harris. And I think they got very lucky when they cast and found Peyton Elizabeth Lee. She does everything. She checks all the boxes. She actually looks like she could be a doctor. But she also can play the emotional part of what it's like to struggle as a teenager. So yeah, it's exciting to see, to know where that show came from, and to be a big fan of it, the original, and then to see how they reimagined it as a brand new show in a way. It's cool. Wes, did you ever watch the show?
Yeah, well, so before I even got the role, my parents had mentioned to me about it before, and so I basically forgot about it until I got the audition for this, and so I watched all the way through season 2. And
oh, nice!
So good. Yeah, it's so good, and yeah, I definitely think that based on what I've seen, that our take on Doogie will meet the expectations that the old show left for us, and possibly exceed them based on how successful it was.
And how was the atmosphere on set? How did you get along with the rest of the cast?
I think pretty great. We're all a bunch of introverts. I don't think any one of us was really big personality or really extroverted. We were all just kind of pretty good with keeping to ourselves. But we were in this actual home. We shot all of the home stuff in an actual home in an actual neighborhood on Waimanalo Beach. And in between takes and setups, we would all sit around upstairs in this green room kind of area. It was just kind of like the sitting room upstairs, and we got to know each other very slowly, and it was this lovely unforced bond that we started to over 4 months of working together on an island. we got to know each other really well, but in a real slow, lovely way, as opposed to anybody, and there was nobody that was in your face. So I got along with everyone in a lovely way, and I really appreciate every single person in the cast, and what they bring to the cast is amazing. I think they did a great job casting this show. Wes, how was your experience with everybody? Did you like it?
Yeah, I feel like I would say the same thing, because like when we all flew in and met up, like of course we didn't know each other because we're all from all over the place, and so once we started like filming, we're basically like in this small like bubble with all of us, and we got to like hang out and tell stories. And yeah, you're like Kathleen said, it did form like this very true and authentic family bond that I think is definitely displayed throughout the show.
Yeah, it was sweet. It was nice. It's a good group.